Discovery Tykes, it's Sarah. Hope you're doing well and enjoying summer. Has been a warm one. One of the things that I love about summer is that it's warm even at night. So it's really fun to go out and look at the stars and the moon. You can notice all the phases of the moon. You can see it changing shape throughout the month. The one thing that's kind of hard is that it gets dark so late. So sometimes we need to stay up pretty late to see the stars in the summer. They're a little bit easier to see in the winter, although it's very cold. But the moon, sometimes you can even see it during the day, right? Have you ever noticed that? So today's story is about a cat looking at the first full moon. And when we're done with the story, I thought we'd go upstairs and take a look in our space exhibit because I think we have some pretty cool moon pictures in there for you to take a look at. So today's story is called Kittens' First Full Moon by Tykes. Kittens' First Full Moon. It was Kitten's first full moon. When she saw it, she thought, there's a little bowl of milk in the sky, and she wanted it. So she closed her eyes and stretched her neck and opened her mouth and licked. But Kitten only ended up with a bug on her tongue. Poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. She pulled herself together and wiggled her bottom and sprang from the top step of the porch. But Kitten only tumbled, bumping her nose and banging her ear and pinching her tail. Poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she chased it down the sidewalk, through the garden, past the field, and by the pond. But Kitten never seemed to get closer. Poor Kitten. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever tried to chase the moon? No matter how far you go, it still seems really far away. You don't seem to get closer to it. That's what Kitten just noticed. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she ran to the tallest tree she could find and she climbed and climbed and climbed to the very top. But Kitten still couldn't reach the bowl of milk, and now she was scared. Poor Kitten, what could she do? Then, in the pond, Kitten saw another bowl of milk. And it was bigger. What a night! Is that a bowl of milk? Is that the moon? So she raced down the tree and raced through the grass and raced to the edge of the pond and leaped with all her might. Poor Kitten, she was wet and sad and tired and hungry. So she went back home. And there was a great big bowl of milk on the porch. And look what's still up in the sky. Just waiting for her. Lucky Kitten. Now she's sleeping under the moon. The and nice listening. Would you like to come upstairs with me and see if we can find some cool moon pictures up in our space exhibit? Let's go. Here's our space exhibit, Many Inspired Steps. Salute to Apollo 11 and lunar exploration. Let's go see what we can find about the moon in this room. That's a big, famous footprint that astronauts made on the moon. There's a rocket that took astronauts to the moon. Here's a map of all the places that spacecraft have landed on the moon. That's a lot of spacecrafts that have explored our moon. There's astronauts training on Earth, getting ready to go to the moon. And getting ready to go to space. And there's a big blast off to the moon. That's a very big rocket. There's a lander and some astronauts working on the moon. And here's a map of all the places people have landed on our moon. Would you like to go visit the moon someday? I hope you'll get out and look at it. See if you can notice what shape it is, and see if you can notice it changing throughout the month. I hope you enjoyed our trip to the moon today. Hope to see you soon.